Hello everyone, I am Dr. Pooja Srivastava, Assistant Professor BBDU University, School of Management, Lucknow. Today I am going to give the presentation on the topic Concept of Sustainable Development and Sustainable Development Goals from the subject Sustainable Development. First of all, we will discuss the concept of sustainable development. Sustainable development can be defined as an approach to the economic development of a country without compromising with the quality of environment for future generations. In the name of economic development, the price of environmental damage is paid in the form of land degradation, soil erosion, air and water pollution, deforestation, etc. This damage may be surpass the advantage of having more quality output of goods and services. Definition of sustainable development. Sustainable development is defined as a development that meets the present needs without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. The statement is reliable and provides a goal to which many people desire, though it provides no guidance or no assurance on how to assess progress towards sustainable development. The term sustainability is often referred to as sustainable development. Development may be regarded as the defined growth, and hence sustainable development means refining the problem caused by but not challenging continuous economic growth. The term sustainable development gained wide popularity in the international scientific community after the renowned report Our Common Future was published by the World Commission on Environment and Development in 1987. Scope of Sustainable Development. Sustainable development is observed as mutually beneficial interaction between the legal interest of a business and economy, government and politics, and civil society and culture. However, these social interactions do not exist alone. On the physical and material side, the society is bound by carrying capacity of several ecosystem, landscape, ecology, and eventually the biosphere on the earth or nature. On the spiritual and psychological side, the threefold functional differentiation of society is inspected by the carrying capacity of an individual. Therefore, we can say that sustainable development is a multi-dimensional concept involving not less than four dimensions. Characteristics of sustainable development. There should be an uninterrupted rise in real per capita income and economic welfare on a long-term basis. We can say while adopting the sustainable development practices, we can enhance our per capita income. Sustainable development simply means that resources should be naturally used in such a way that they are not overexploited. Sustainable development aims at making use of natural resources and the environment for improving the standard of the people in each in such a way that the ability of the future generations meet their own needs is not minimized. Sustainable development aims at promoting environment friendly and biodegradable products while also making sustainable planning for replenishment of resource uses. Sustainable development emphasizes on eco-friendly building and developmental practices like green agriculture. There are three core elements of sustainable development which are as following. First, environmental conservation. The primary focus of sustainable development is to protect the environment so that resources provided by it do not get destroyed. Second one is social development. It aims to attain the well-being of an individual and society at large. It entails the availability of necessary resources, proper health care, and good quality of life for people. Third one is economic progress. It encourages the people to invest in sustainable efforts by persuading them through its long-term benefits and supporting both the environmental and social element of cause. Now we will discuss the Sustainable Development Goal. First of all, we will discuss the meaning of Sustainable Development Goal. The Sustainable Development Goals aims to transform our world. They are a call to action to end poverty and inequality, protect the planet, and ensure that all people enjoy health and justice, prosperity. It is a critical that no one is left behind. It is very much important to know the history of sustainable development goals. What are the objectives behind adopting these goals and why the different governments are focusing so much on sustainable development. If we discuss its history, it is adopted by all United Nations member states in 2015, provides a shared blueprint for peace and prosperity for people and the planet, now and into the future. At its heart are the 17 Sustainable Development Goals, which are an urgent call for action by all countries, developed and developing. In a global partnership, they recognizes that ending poverty and other deprivations must go hand in hand with strategies that improve health and education, reduce inequality, and economic growth, all while tackling climate change and working to preserve our oceans and forests. The SDGs, that is Sustainable Development Goals, build on decades of work by countries and the UN, including the UN Department of Economic and Social Affairs. In June 1992, at the Earth Summit in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, more than 178 countries adopted Agenda 21, a comprehensive plan of action to build a global partnership for sustainable development to improve human lives and protect environments. Again, member states adopted by the Millennium Declaration at the Millennium Summit in September 2000 at UN headquarters in New York. The summit led to elaboration of 8 MDGs, that is Millennium Development Goals, to reduce extreme poverty by 2015. The Johannesburg Declaration on Sustainable Development and the Plan implementation adopted by World Summit on Sustainable Development in South Africa in 2002 reaffirmed the global community's commitments to poverty eradication and environment and built on Agenda 21 and Millennium Declaration by including more emphasis on multilateral partnership. Hence, we can say, along with the 17 Sustainable Development Goals in the summit, there were 8 Millennium Development Goals which has been decided to be completed by the years to come. At the United Nations Conference on Sustainable Development in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, in June 2012, the member states adopted the outcome document, The Future We Want, in which they decided to launch a progress to develop a set of SDGs to build upon the MDGs and to establish UN high-level political forum on sustainable development. In January 2015, General Assembly began the negotiation process on the post-2015 development agenda. The process culminated in the subsequent adoption of 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development with 17 Sustainable Development Goals at its core at the UN Sustainable Development Summit in September 2015. Now we will discuss what were those sustainable development goals, which were 17 in numbers, which has been decided in the summits. The first sustainable development goal was no poverty. They focuses on the poverty, that there should not be poverty all around the country. The second one is zero hunger. Third is good health and well-being, which focuses on the good health and well-being of the population. Next is quality education. And fifth one is the gender equality, that there should be the gender equality in every aspects of the human life. The sixth sustainable development goal was clean water and sanitation. Seventh one was affordable and clean energy. Next is decent work and economic growth. SDG 9 was industry, innovation and infrastructure. Next is reduce inequalities, and next sustainable cities and communities. The 12th sustainable development goal was responsible consumption and production. Next one is climate action, and next life below water. SDG 15 was life on land. SDG 16 peace, justice and strong institutions. And last is partnership for the goals. Hence, these are the 17 sustainable goals which has to be achieved in future to come, and which has been decided in the summit, and which is very important aspect of our life. Thank you.